Yeah, welcome to my 38th class of 38th chapter of MySQL database. So here we learn about configuration and tuning. So here we just go into performance tuning here. We'll not go in detail. So one of the major thing of performance is how you know the index. Indexes are the major thing actually. If you drop index and if you're trying to run SQL queries and complex SQL queries, it will take a lot of time and it's not really good. So you know that's a major important thing here. So let's log into here. I don't think this will work here. This is pretty this is an online database, so it doesn't work. But let's see here. If it works, we'll find out. Please put it as handout for this itself is giving. Yeah, this is not a syntax actually. It's not really good. So here, let's see here. Here you go. If you need to store images or videos in a column, you need to change the values by your application. Remember, so whatever you're trying to store, right? You will be storing a lot of information, right? It might be videos, it might be character, it might be text, it might be images, lot of things. So that's the reason you have a lot of performance thing going on. Will be there will be a lot of performance thing. So what you do here is let's see here what's they're trying to say. Next session we are going to increase the string limit for group concat. So let's use this query. See if it works. Oops. Yeah, concat. So it doesn't work here in this. So this is this is more a theoretical point of view. You can go ahead and refer this. Okay, you just go ahead and see here. So here, what's here, what we're trying to do here is configuration. So this is more of a administrator thing, and you go ahead and see the different databases and see how much you want to set up a RAM for this, how much you want to use any virtual machine or something, and try to see how much packet. So this is more of a not SQL point of view, but configuration point of view. So how you have this configuration file cnf.cnf. In that you see that a lot of things, and you want to see what is you want to view a lot of configuration and see what is important and what is not. So that's it. Yeah, you want to see this hard drive utilization, how much it is utilizing, and next you want to see the RAM utilization. So you want to see, do you want to use a lot of RAM when you're using this. So this is more admin point of view. Configuration is not developers but more admin. And then you see secure MySQL encryption. You want to see the encryption also. Alright, so these are the few points when you want to consider when you're doing this configuration. So there's no SQL for this as such. There's nothing SQL actually. There's no SQL for as such for configuration. But the points to remember here is to see all the way valuable variables like configuration. One is configuration file. You want to see that one. and how much the data you're allowing and how much the size of the data, because you're inserting the videos, pictures. Remember we talked about blob and clob in previous, so that's what it is. Blob binary large object and clob is character large object. So when there is the images, I forgot about videos. Oh my, videos are also stored in the database, right? Of course, yeah, those things also, everything is stored in a database, right? So there might be separate column, not column, you cannot store video in column, how could you do that? But the way it is stored is completely different. They might store in bytes, and maybe they divide into, the partition comes into the picture. So a lot of things, a lot of things they have to do in configuration and tuning. So you want to see this, how much huge data you're looking into it, this parameter, and increase the string size limit. Let's say if you're if you don't have this, if you're less amount of data, bytes are utilized, and you want to increase the limit, okay. And then see the performance of the of course configuration file, and want to see the hard drive, how much hard drive utilization it is taking. You want to view it and see, adjust as per the requirements, and see here this example here. And the RAM utilization is very important. So see, for example, here if I want to see here, let's see, if I were to see here, you see this similarly, this is not a database though, but what I'm trying to say is you want to see in configuration of not here but in the database, but how much you're utilizing, and how much memory utilizing, this disk, of course feed in network, and performance. You want to see this performance, how the database is performing, how many people are querying, it's all the signals. So this is nothing to do with this, it's just for your idea, for information that what we are trying to do. So that's pretty much, so we'll go to the next chapter. So I hope you like this, and thanks for watching.